1,000 years after humans began the deep space exploration, they experienced what was known as the age of great space discoveries in history. New forms of life are constantly being discovered in various stellar systems. Following the changes in the environment, as well as science and technology, humans themselves are changing the direction of evolution. At this time, they decide to look back in history and build a museum of cosmic life on the depleted mining star. Just like Earth, most living organisms in the universe are carbon-based microorganisms with tenacious vitality. They live collectively to combat the harsh environment in a joint effort. Similar to a small factory, they use oxygen, methane, hydrogen, and radiation from the environment as their nutrients. After going through complicated procedures, they manage to produce nutrition in organic tissues. Carbon-based life living on the surface is able to evolve extremely fast in an environment under excellent conditions. But on a harsh planet, their evolution is extremely slow. Although some of them have developed extreme body structures and abilities, they are not intrinsically different from life on Earth. They are both maintaining body functions through cells and are very dependent on the surface environment. The underground space of some planets is occupied by silicon-based life. The thermostability of silicide allows silicon-based life to survive under extremely severe conditions. Their lifespan can be as long as millions of years. New planets rich in geothermal resources, or high-temperature zones at the edge of the Earth's crust, are the most habitable living environment for them. They don't need air, water, and sunlight. Sufficient temperature and liquid silicate are all they need to survive. The silicon-based plant is composed of crystals and has an almost transparent surface. On the other hand, silicon-based animals rely on a tough outer layer to maintain internal pressure and use complex combination reactions to absorb energy. There are various types of oceans in the universe, such as methane oceans, tar oceans, liquid hydrogen oceans, and so on. Life takes on very different forms in these oceans. On the planets fully covered by oceans, due to the lack of phosphorus produced by weathering, only the invertebrate biosphere is born. For any alien creature, their existence is like a trap in the abyss that poses an enormous threat. And on the planets where land and ocean intertwine, extreme gravity and seawater density breed large vertebrate giants, whose bite force can penetrate the armor of immigrant ships easily. Late physicist Stephen Hawking had imagined a kind of very figurative atmospheric creatures who live on a Saturn-like gaseous planet. The high-density atmosphere allows them to maintain their giant body size while having sufficient buoyancy at the same time. They move around like small airships, absorbing the electric charge from the clouds for a living. For human landing craft, they are just like a killer roaming in the atmosphere. The mechanical creature in its primitive stage is a tool produced by planetary civilization. They don't need atmosphere and water, nor do they need food. Other than energy and materials, there's simply nothing that can limit them. They follow the orders of host biology at the service of the development of planetary civilization. But after achieving a high degree of intelligence, they start to have autonomous behaviors. With the use of surrounding resources, they replicate themselves and quickly transform into a new type of creature that integrates with its host. They are the most powerful type of creature in the three-dimensional universe and are the necessary condition for human progress toward the next level of civilization. After a certain stage of development, mechanical creatures can leave their protoplanets and travel freely in the universe in the form of an artificial celestial body.
Всем привет, дорогие друзья!
To human surprise, a creature believed to exist in the fourth dimension is discovered to be secretly observing human civilization. Perhaps one day they will become our friends, or maybe our most horrendous foes. And that be another story.